Thank you, Anchin, for this honor and award for our efforts in sustainable urbanism in New York and Puerto Rico. And I'd like to thank my team, my colleagues and peers in the room, the architects, urban designers, landscape architects, accountants, all of us doing our part all the time. It's nice that we're celebrating it amongst ourselves, but it's also important to acknowledge that the world looks to us professionals for our leadership on the big issues of sustainability in our built environment. In the aftermath of 9/11, Superstorm Sandy, Hurricanes Irma and Maria, and the annual threat of natural disasters that we are now confronting, have brought immediate attention to our capacity to think resiliently. Our perspective has shifted from the long-term comprehensive systems-based thinking to survival mode. And if I could wave the magic wand, I would want the world to focus on two key issues for the survival of humanity and our planet. The first is shelter in place, which will address the 65 million people on the move who have had to leave their homes and communities for reasons of political or environmental disasters. Sheltering in place allows us to respond in a fundamental way for everyone to be prepared with adequate shelter, energy, water, food, communication, and transportation. And if we include all humanity, especially the 50% living a subsistence living existence below poverty level, we need to wave the magic wand again and ask for a second equally important wish, which is for pervasive altruism, which is the mechanism that privileged communities like ours, with excess, can help those whose circumstances have left them lacking in the very basics. In my personal experiences, starting here in New York and more immediately in the recovery of post-Maria Puerto Rico, we are building solar hubs in 100 informal communities throughout the island using philanthropy to support powering up neighborhoods of 2,000 to 5,000 people with a mere $30,000 investment per solar hub. We've made it clear from the start that this is a personal, non-governmental, take action mode, providing immediate relief and using the beauty of sharing resources for the long-term capacity to survive and thrive at a local level. Sheltering in place gives that basic human right of security for our communities, where our young can grow up with the capacity to dream, and where our families have jobs and our elderly have health and independence. Thank you, Anchin, very much for this recognition.